What's up, guys? This is Sammy Geek back here with another quick video. Today's video is on the Samsung Watch Active 2, and I got a shout out to First Take. The YouTuber First Take is the one that recommended I do this video. A couple of you guys actually commented, and you were seeing the watch and digging the watch on screen when I did the 72-hour review of the Samsung Fold. Thank you for all the likes, comments, and subs on that video, by the way. But I wanted to get back on and talk about this watch, and I promise you guys I am not going to do an unboxing and go through the different screens and displays and things like that of this watch. Please shoot me now if I see another unboxing video of the Active Watch 2 or the Fold. I don't know why people continue to produce these videos, because nobody cares about an unboxing anymore, maybe 2 weeks ago. But with that said, what is my recommendation on this watch? The thing is awesome. I'm telling you right now, you guys, if you love these Samsung watches and you're into smartwatches, sell what you have right now and go buy this thing, because they hit it out of the park. So to give you a little bit of, kind of lay the groundwork of this thing, I've had every single Samsung watch since they've come out. I've had literally back when they were, if you guys remember the original one that had the IR blaster and the camera built into it, it was a little square thing that sat on your wrist, and the battery lasted about 27 minutes. I definitely rocked that thing and absolutely loved it. And by the way, so I've been changing bands ever since like day one of these things. A little pro tip here: if you guys like the different color bands, you can go on Amazon and get these things. I actually bought these before I bought the watch, and they were actually for the original Active Watch, which I could not wear because it was just too damn small on my wrist. But I got these, like 3 of them for like under 20 bucks or something like that. And these things pop on with the little pins. Maybe I'll try to show you guys at the end of the video here. But so what are my thoughts of this watch? The lightness of it is number one. So the last watch I had was the Galaxy Watch, and I sold that a couple months ago, and I changed over to the Fit 2. And the Fit 2, the reason I did that is because I was like tired of having this heavy weight on my wrist all the time and in the gym and whatnot. So I went to the Fit 2, and I absolutely fell in love with that thing. I can't believe how much electronic technology they pack into this tiny little thing. And so this was a nice mix between the two. So I was able to get kind of the Galaxy Watch look, you know, like actual professional watch, and not just look like I'm rocking a Fitband, but also have very thin, very light. And so my you know, the thinness and the lightness of it is kind of number one. But number two, you guys are actually seeing live right now, and that's when the screen pops off. When it actually turns off, you get this like minimalist bezel look, and it looks really cool. And to my eyes anyway, it looks nice and professional and looks good at the gym. And it kind of goes for any day of the week, you know, whatever setting you're using this thing for. And so when the display is off, because I don't use always on display, it still looks like a really cool watch, and looks clean and crisp. But when your display pops on, you can get any one of these really super cool displays. And so what I'm using right now, as you guys saw, that is right in the middle. I kind of customize it so it says other workout. I can tap on that, and within it gives you a little 3-second countdown, and then it pops into your workout. So that's pretty cool. I just put this on today for this review, so I haven't done a lot of moving. But you guys know all these menus if you know Samsung watches, so I'm not going to go through all this. The one thing I noticed is right here. I don't know if there's a setting that I haven't messed with, but I'm getting this really weird heart rate, and I got to continue to watch that because the heart rate seems high. I was at the gym the other day, and it was like a moderate workout, I would say, at best. And the thing was telling me I'm having like a heart rate of 160. I'm like, shit, am I going to have a heart attack or what's going on here? So I did notice that. So I'm going to keep an eye on that for you guys. Maybe my watch is just having a fluke, or maybe I'm wearing it funny. I have no idea. But I don't really focus a lot on the heart rate. I focus more on the time at the gym. And so that's my concern. And I don't really use a lot of these functions. I don't go through the apps. Let me jump in here for you guys. I don't use these apps. Like maybe a lot of you guys use a lot of apps on your watch, but I use everything on my phone, right? So I'm not really too concerned about the apps. I haven't arranged anything. I do use offline Spotify. So if you guys are into music, you can download Spotify onto your watch and actually have it independently on the watch. So when you're running, you don't have to have your phone with you. The other thing I do want to mention is there is an LTE version coming. There's a 4G version coming of this watch. I give it a thumbs down. I give it a thumbs down. The reason is it's like another, I don't remember what the pricing was, but it's another $100 or something. And I've had all of the LTE watches. I've tried them. I've been on contract. I've spent the extra $10 per month, and I think I used the watch twice during that whole entire period, because I always have my phone with me. And if I take a run, for crying out loud, I don't need to be connected for an hour run or something. I mean, I can have a little bit of peace and quiet. So that's just my thought on that anyway. But so those are my top two things. The look of the watch and the lightness of it is just, I mean, it makes it, as Floss would say, a major go for sure. And so what I want to show you guys here is one of my other favorite features. I'm actually going to jump into my phone for this one. And let me go through this. So you go into the different functions here that you can do. There's so many awesome different watch faces in this thing. But let's get the video going right here. If I go past minimalist, trendy. If I go into wallpapers here, it says My Style. If you guys look at that here, let's get my focus right. Go into My Style, click on that, and then you're gonna hit Customize here. And the next step will be camera. So you actually open up your camera. And then what you can do is take a picture of something. So I'm gonna pull in like an IQ Shield here. Let's do a picture of like the green or something here. So I've taken my picture, and now what I can do is I can kind of click OK, and then it's going to give you like this area. So what you do is actually then kind of tag in the area that you want, right? So if you want to have it here, which I think this is what we're going to do, then look at the watch faces it gives you here as options. So that's pretty sweet. Let's just go. So we'll click on this, and we're going to click Done. And I'm just going to click Save. And then I should have the watch face. Check that out now. So I've just pretty much matched up with my IQ Shield box. I've got this thing set to just jam off so quick. But so isn't that crazy? So if you have like a green shirt on, or a red shirt, or blue shirt, or whatever, you can quickly match, and you can go through about 5 or 6 or 8 different types of looks. I really should have set this thing to stay on longer for the video. But again, real time, you gotta love it. So this is one of my favorite features about this watch. I mean, hands down. Look at that thing. I mean, it's just badass. There's no other way to put it. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you are into these smartwatches and you love Samsung products, this thing is definitely worth it, 100%. I would definitely recommend this thing to anybody, no doubt. And by the way, I would always, when you get this thing, make sure you put a screen protector on it from day one. Don't even use this thing until you put a screen protector on it. I trust the glass to be strong, but you're gonna go out and drop $300 on a watch, and you're gonna rub it against a wall or something by accident, and you're gonna have a gouge in the thing after a week, and you're gonna be upset. So just avoid that situation entirely, and go out and spend the $7 on the screen protectors. Have that ready for when you get this thing delivered to you, and then throw it on. I personally like the wet ones that you spray with the spray and just kind of smear them through. So if you guys have any questions on what screen protector I'm using, just let me know. Any other questions about the watch, feel free to hit me up. Peace. Have a great day. See ya.